Thanks so much for listening to today's episode of We're Just People. Please right now head over to our website at we'rejustpeoplepodcast.com and click our brand new button that says support the podcast. When you click that button, it'll take you straight to our Patreon page where you can support our show. Support the show you love the most, you know. Take that little $1 or $2 or $3 that you spend on a coffee and then just support the show once a month. And that would really mean a lot to us, and it would help us deliver content to you. Once you're there too, you can find links to all of our social media. Please go subscribe and follow our social media accounts. And if you're on YouTube, please click that little bell notification so you get notified every time we drop a new video. Thanks so much for listening today, and the episode starts right now.
Are you nervous?
No.
Okay. Me either.
I'm not nervous. I'm trying to sink down into the depths.
Trying to find you trying to align your chakras?
I'm trying to zen. That sounds good. Chocolate, ribbons, fleece,
Sweaters.
freckles,
I have those. Just a couple.
yams,
Canned yams.
canteens, the Navy. I hit it. That's where it hit.
Okay, all right.
When I said the Navy, now I'm in.
That was
I'm
it?
ready to go.
There was an alignment.
There was. Are we ready to go, Shawnee?
We are ready.
All right.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you have pushed play on the little button on the player and you're with us with We're Just People podcast because, you know, we're just people and that's all that we can be. You know, I can't be a bear.
If you wanted to, I'm sure you.
I don't think I
right.
can.
Yeah, you're right.
I can't be like an I can't be a you know, some kind of seahorse.
You can't.
No, I can't be like, you know, I can't be a Bermuda grass.
No, you can't be like a grasshopper.
Yeah, like you can't.
Yeah.
Because we're just people.
Yeah.
And that's why we do this podcast, so that you can just sit back for a second and just say, you know what? I tried my best.
Yeah, every day.
Every day. You can say, you know what? I thought we could be civil.
I thought we are civil.
Yeah, you could just say, girls expect too much out of guys.
They really do.
And you could just say, you know, but when it comes down to it, you're just you.
Yep.
I'm just me.
Yep.
And
we're just people. 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 Talking with a free soul.
Oh yeah, right here.
And dark chocolate.
oh,
That is awesome.
So good. That's the brand new intro song coming in hot. Welcome to another episode of We're Just People, episode number
27.
27.
That's my favorite number.
27. And I have with me one of my favorite people, Kade Trenum.
Yeah.
Kade Trenum.
It's okay. I have friends that I've been friends with for 6+ years, and they still pronounce it that way. So
Kade,
don't feel bad.
Kade Trenum.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. If you are new to the podcast, you are in for a good time. You're in for a lighthearted giggle.
Yes.
We like to giggle.
I like giggling.
Yes. And I've got Kade here, and I'm so pumped because he's my buddy. You're my buddy. Kade, where do you come from? Where do you come from?
I come from Commerce, Texas. It's a well, if I'm being fair to my hometownies, I come from Cumbie, Texas. Currently living.
Say that again?
Cumbie, Texas. Cumby.
It sounds like a town that listens to our podcast.
I would hope so.
Commerce does too.
Commerce has.
So is Cumbie smaller than Commerce?
Much smaller. Commerce is like. Couldn't tell you, but.
What's the hottest thing to do in Cumbie?
Go to school.
Go to
the gas station.
Really? Did you eat gas station food growing up?
No, because.
Do you now?
Don't we all? I mean,
Yeah, some people.
yeah. Well, I had a gas station pizza on the way up here. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
from a gas station in Gumby.
Gumby. You drove through?
Yeah, I live there technically. I say Commerce. I'm in the middle.
Let me just tell you
But
something. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
In my head, Gumby and Commerce, you ain't doing yourself a favor saying Commerce. When you say it's the same thing to me. It's the same thing.
It's all
Is Commerce
okay.
like way cooler and bigger?
Oh, Commerce has a college. Texas
okay.
A&M Commerce is there.
Oh, A&M is there.
Yeah, A&M Commerce.
Gotcha.
Gumby is literally, if you blink, you pass it. So if you're
gotcha.
driving at least 60 miles an hour and higher, and you blink, you will miss it.
Did you grow up there?
Yeah, I actually went to school in a city called Carrollton.
Oh, okay,
it's
yeah.
near
So you went to a big
Dallas.
school.
No. I only went there for not even half of my kindergarten year, and then moved back to Gumby.
Okay.
And spent the rest of my entire
Man,
high school
little
or
towns
elementary.
like
Yeah.
that. What'd you do for fun in Gumby? I know. I just asked you that, but like, what do you do? Do you do fireworks or like break stuff? You know, what do you do?
On occasion,
Yeah.
there's fireworks, and
Yeah.
occasionally there's breaking stuff.
Yeah.
But that rule applies to most people.
I guess it does.
In most cities, towns,
I guess it does.
cottages.
Yeah. I was in a small town for a while called Cordell, and there's just a different type of hanging out that goes on in a small town.
Well, I was more of an outcast in the Gumby realm. Like, it's a very small town. A lot of I'm not frowning on it.
No.
But country, a lot more country
Right.
type of people.
Right.
I'm far from country type people.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but
Exactly.
I stood out. I was kind of like the first person to start wearing skinny jeans. Got made fun of
Yeah.
heavily, but me for fun. And I had like two other buddies that did this. I skateboarded all the time. I was a skate rat from the time I was 11 until really even still now. I don't skate as much as I used to.
I
but
was a skate rat for like 6 months.
That's awesome.
And then I fell for the first time and I was out.
That's it. So you were a skate mouse.
Yes, that's what I was.
And I was like a skate splinter, like master splinter.
Skate.
Like a gigantic rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skate rodent.
Yes, skate,
Like a-
yes.
Okay, yeah.
Like a ferret almost.
Yeah, or like some sort of like a squirrel. I was
Yeah.
going to say something better than that.
That's
but it
okay.
just
No,
didn't.
squirrels are cool. I really like squirrels.
skate
Have you-
sloth.
This is just off subject, but have you
Yeah.
ever really I don't know if you have here. I know that the squirrels in Texas are very standoffish. Have you ever pet a squirrel? I've always wanted to just like.
I've heard that they will snap your finger off.
I want my fingers snapped. I'm just kidding. That wouldn't
Hey
be
Sean, any hot takes or breaking news on the squirrels? You know a lot about squirrels?
Yeah, I'm just a wealth of knowledge about squirrels. That's what I do in my off time.
You watch them?
know. I watch them.
You lure them?
I read about them.
Yeah.
I think about them.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
meditate on them.
Yes.
You know.
I wonder what would happen if we meditated on squirrels. I wonder what would happen if we got all our listeners, everyone at the same time,
to meditate,
to meditate on
squirrels.
squirrels. I don't know. Who knows?
That's.
Well, maybe we won't do that. But
I mean, that's not to say that we shouldn't.
yeah, that's true. Squirrels.
Try.
Squirrels. You know, I can't even really. I don't remember the last time I've seen one in person. But and let me tell you something real quick though. If anyone's still listening, this is where we're going to lose them. We should move on from squirrels.
Okay. Yes. Sorry.
No, I linger and I don't mean to.
I do too.
But yeah,
So rope it back in.
Yes, cowboy country rope
Cowboy.
it back
Yes.
in.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, I skated a lot, and when I say skate rat, I mean skate rat. I had my mom. She used to drop me off before work in town, like during the summer when there was no school. She would drop me off in the middle of town at like 7 a.m, and then she would come back and pick me up when she got off work at like 5. And I would
Dang.
skate all day.
Really?
Yes. It was.
Nice.
Yeah.
You
I was
do a
gonna
lot-
go. I was gonna go pro.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I was. I really did.
You do a lot of drugs?
Look, we gotta have dreams.
Yeah.
I was on the life drug. I was
Yeah, high on life.
I was very.
high on life.
I'm still on that. I'm still high on life.
Yes.
I love life. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all. We don't need drugs. I don't know if you're listening and you're. I'm not going to go there, but you can be high on life.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to do this though, real quick, Kade. We got to let people know where they can listen.
Yes. of
Because
course.
it's important. So really quick, Sean, let people know where they can listen.
You can listen on Apple Podcasts.
Can you say it like it's like you believe that it's the first time they've ever heard this news?
Hey, you listening.
Yeah.
You can listen on Apple Podcasts.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No joke.
Where else?
You look on your face right now. That is exactly how I expect and frame the
Yeah,
person listening.
everyone.
You right now. You can listen on Spotify.
That
Come on. Where
a whole
else?
level.
That's a big deal. And, that's what I think they're wondering. Where else?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. Google Podcasts.
Yeah.
Google has their own
Wow.
podcast platform.
Amazing.
You
Come
can
on.
listen to us.
Amazing.
Yeah. You can also listen on Stitcher.
Yeah.
Stitcher.
If you didn't know what that is, it's not, like what the doctor does to you after surgery.
No. You can listen on Stitcher.
It's a podcast platform. You can listen to us there.
Where else?
iHeartRadio.
Okay.
Did I mention iHeartRadio? So much love for the Black Eyed Peas and iHeartRadio. All right. I don't know. When I think iHeartRadio, it's like at the same time, it's Black Eyed Peas.
That's just what they play a lot there.
Yeah, I feel like.
At least they used to.
Whatever that is, even. A festival. Keep going.
Yeah.
TuneIn and Alexa.
Yes.
Yep. Overcast.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Pocket Cast, just in
Yeah.
case you were wondering if there was another one.
A lot of casting.
Yeah, and here's a couple more for you. Castro and Castbox.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of casting.
And then,
Yep, Fisherman, love it. Podchaser is our last one.
now we got a lot to talk about with Podchaser.
Okay.
There's some stuff to cover. Now, before we get into the Podchaser drama, I want to say that Kade here is a very talented young man.
I appreciate that.
He's a nice person.
I really appreciate that.
He's good looking. He's got a good heart, and he sings like real butter, not like yogurt based.
It's more like I can't believe it's not butter. It's not even.
No, it's the butter that we all thought was bad for us, and then
Yeah.
everyone said, no, it's good for you.
Yeah. Is it?
You're that kind of butter.
Yeah.
And you sing buttery, and you play the guitar beautifully,
I appreciate that.
and you do lots of other things well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hear. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
But I got to tell you about something, Kade. We're on all these different platforms. Which who knew that there's so many?
I didn't even know.
Yeah, like
I didn't for podcasts.
Right.
Especially, I really didn't.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And some people, you didn't say YouTube.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
You're watching.
You can
shame
watch
on
us.
If you're watching, you're on YouTube.
If you want to see Grant's beautiful face and Sean's,
yeah, in Kade.
a little less. But
Yeah.
if you want to see some actual beautiful faces,
Yeah.
you should tune in to YouTube
Like I said-
every time there's a show because you will see one.
Yeah, and
Or two.
subscribe. Click it.
Okay. Yeah.
click
Yeah.
subscribe.
Always subscribe.
Right.
Yeah.
That.
Right. And like I like to, if you're listening on the podcast, I said this before, hey, straight tens in the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just facts. We can't get away from that.
It's undeniable.
It really is. I'm just saying what it is. Straight tens. Sean's pushing an 11.
He is.
But
That's
And
a bold
noticed,
statement.
I
man.
noticed that from the moment that I met you.
Yes.
I was
Really?
like, I'm feeling a slight 11 right now, and
Yes.
it was
It's intimidating.
It was a feeling that overtook my entire body,
Right.
Not in a weird way.
No, in a
but
weird
really-
way.
Yeah,
In a
very,
weird way.
in a very weird way.
Yes.
Took over my body. I was like, did I just encounter
an 11? Yeah. It's an anomaly.
It is. And
It's like seeing a unicorn.
You know, man, what can I say? God blessed me.
He did. You're blessed. You're blessed.
Blessed and highly favored, as some might say.
a unicorn.
We need to get off of this conversation.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
do
just
it.
move along.
All right.
Sorry.
Wrap it up.
So, okay, because I want to talk about how we met, because the last time I saw you, we were on a mountain.
We were
We were on a mountain doing various things.
very majestical things.
Oh, yeah. We made a music video.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So I want to get into that, but I want to tell you first about, Podchaser, man. It's like this platform that you can get on, and there's like a feed, and there's like your profile. You can, follow podcasts and then, rate them, all this kind of stuff. But so on our Twitter, whoever runs our Twitter, there's some life form that that manipulates our social media, right? So whoever does that, they tweeted at Podchaser the bridge to the original We're Just People song where it goes Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and the last is Podchaser. Anyways, Podchaser retweets it and says, I got to retweet this. We're mentioning this song. Shout out to We're Just People. And then we go back and forth. And then we message a little. They help set up our profile on their website. And we got a special thing with Podchaser.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, I think they love us. And I know what I know is that I love them.
Yeah, and how could they not love you, though?
That's what I think. And it took me by surprise. Now, one thing they did say is that they wondered if there would be a full song about them. They asked about all of their robust features.
Yes.
Podchaser. So that should be coming. When I thought about saying this, it was going to come out like way bigger deal.
Dude, it's a huge deal.
It is.
Really
it's a big deal.
It's big, man.
Awesome.
And Podchaser does have a lot of robust features.
Yeah, it does.
And it's a great platform. It's a really great platform for shows like ours.
Yes.
Too. Yeah.
Get on Podchaser, and we should dominate Podchaser.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to get on Podchaser now.
But I'm just going to say that it felt good as a person that we got a little attention.
Yeah, and they reached out.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's absolutely okay.
I feel, I'm not, but I feel a little bit like a brand ambassador for Podchaser.
pretty much are.
Pod, Mr. Chaser, if you're listening to us, listen, I got you, and I got influence, and I'll rep your platform, and so we love you. Reach out again, and we'll see what happens. We might develop a little beginning of a song here about all your robust features, features. Yeah, I think that's an idea we could.
I like that.
So, Kade, let's talk about how we met. Why were we on a mountain?
We were at a retreat for initiative organized by our friend Grant Skeldon.
Yes.
He gathered
people,
influential people,
right?
Just a group of people internationally who all came together in Colorado.
Yeah.
And it was a great time. It really was. We did do various things.
Yeah.
On this mountain, but shout out Grant Skeldon real quick because he
of course.
orchestrated that and
he's why we're friends.
Yes, exactly.
I love people like that connect people to people.
Yes.
So hold on, stuff's coming to me.
Yeah.
Did we go to a haunted hotel?
We did. We did go to a haunted hotel.
Which one was that? Do you remember?
I don't remember the name of it.
It's from the movie. The Shining.
Yes.
You went there?
Yes.
What's that hotel called?
No clue, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
They had
that place is
they
freaky,
shot there.
man.
Yes. We went to the hotel. Where was that? What was the place in Colorado?
We were in Estes Park, right? That's where we were staying. So,
to the hotel, I don't know.
I don't know.
We're basically the same, meaning that all we know is we were up high.
We were up high.
We were up high.
We were in a mountain.
And we were in the state of Colorado.
We were.
And beyond that,
the
we're not
Stanley
real sure.
Hotel.
That's it.
That's
it.
That is exactly what it was.
In Boulder, Colorado.
Yes. We walked around. We got spooked out. Was there anything that we got creeped out?
We did. But aside from that, there was some other movies there. I saw some pictures. Wasn't it like Dumb and Dumber or something like that? I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
I don't remember. I think it was that. I think it was Dumb and Dumber was also shot there for some reason.
I think you're right.
I don't remember much about the hotel, to be honest.
You were pretty tired.
I was. I
think you were
started
pretty
getting
tired.
sick on that last day.
Yeah,
last day going back, I got sick and it was miserable. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I don't normally get sick, so it's very odd.
But then we remember when we climbed up, a mountain. I felt very unsafe. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
I didn't say it then because I wanted to be cool.
Yeah, but you were cool. You still are cool.
Well, I was trying.
It's okay to be scared.
Yeah, that was you just freed me. Thank you.
I told you before we started this, I wanted to be a free soul.
Yeah.
Tonight and forever.
Come
after
on.
This. So I wanted to
Free
let you know that
souls.
you can be scared at any point in life, and you should not feel bad about
Hey,
it. You can
tell
be
them.
scared.
Look in the camera. tell Deborah that.
Listen, Deborah. Have you seen the meme? Listen, Linda.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Listen, Deborah.
No,
Okay.
let's go.
Listen, Deborah.
Yeah.
You can be scared.
Right.
You can have a sense of fear.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Right.
Because we're just people.
Yeah. That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Because we're just people. When we experience those things, you can be scared.
That's right.
And that's totally fine. And you're gonna be scared. Like,
Yep.
From you've got a lot of life left. All
Right.
of us do.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be a moment.
It's okay, Debbie.
Yeah. It's okay, Debbie.
Yeah.
You're gonna be scared.
Right.
It's gonna be all right though.
What scares you?
Actually, me and Russell were talking about this.
Really?
When we went to get Chick-fil-A before we got here.
Nice.
Shout out Chick-fil-A.
Shout out Chick-fil-A. Shout out Russell.
So
What's
shout
up
out
with Russ?
Actually, big shout out to Russ
What's up
because
with-
yeah, he's awesome.
He's still
But,
single. He's still single.
Is he?
Yeah. He is.
Give him a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we've hit that so hard.
Hit his line.
Yeah. Let's.
Yeah, hit him up. But we did talk about one of the things.
His line. That's so
It
good.
is line.
Okay. all right.
We did talk about one thing, and one thing that does absolutely scare me. I love cruises. I want to go on a cruise again.
Yeah.
I've been on one, but I don't mind them.
Yeah.
But the thought of being in open water, like my body, like my legs in the ocean,
Yeah.
not in like a lake or anything
Right,
like that.
right.
I've been in lakes, but in the ocean, the middle of it, just feet dangling. You know.
Yeah.
There are things that
Yep.
we don't know
Bro.
about, and they could be. And it's just the simple thought of something the size of a football field, maybe,
Yeah.
swimming underneath me. I don't even care if it's a mile down. Like, it's there, you know? And that just terrifies me. I don't know if the ship were to break in half, if for some reason I'm in the middle of the ocean.
Little Titanic
I
vibe.
don't, yes, I don't know if I would die of, like, a creature eating me, or if
Yeah.
I would die of like an anxiety attack. Like, I don't know what I would die of first. Something's gonna happen because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Have
That's
you
one
ever
thing I
seen
fear.
the videos on YouTube of cruise ships that go through like storms? Like people film like the storm from their like room window,
No.
and the waves crash
my
up.
gosh.
Like
know.
literally, like the ship is submerged in water and then it comes back out. It's terrifying.
Water is scary.
Hey, I'm with you because we know less about the ocean. Like we there's so much that we don't know.
Yeah.
We know we don't know more than we do know.
Yeah.
That's in the ocean.
Yeah, and that's a scary thought to me. It's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting,
cool,
but the
but-
vastness of the potential horror
Yes,
is overwhelming.
and there's a lot of potential. It's
The
scary.
ocean's got a lot of potential.
It's scary, man. But that's definitely one thing I fear. Another one, I had this thing.
Yeah.
We're just people, and as
Yeah,
people,
exactly.
you're one of two things.
Yeah.
Possibly a third option, which is both of them.
Okay.
But you're either scared of snakes or you're scared of spiders. Am I wrong here? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think it's a lot of people in the third category.
That are both.
Yeah.
And
Are you one or the other?
I am one or the other. I'm
Which
not
one are
both.
you?
I am scared of snakes. I am so scared of snakes.
So, but spiders don't do it for you?
I don't care.
Really?
Do not care about spiders. Now, don't get me wrong. If I wake up and there's a big spider on my face, I'm
Right.
gonna be a little freaked out. Get off me, you know. But I'm not gonna like snakes scare me. Can I get into a story real quick?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So, I've had a lot of encounters with snakes. For one,
Back in Cumbie?
yeah, back in Cumbie. The first one I can remember that got me really scared of walking in tall grass was I was with my dad. We were in our front yard, okay? And I think we're digging a trench for a water line. And we're just standing here. He's
Sounds
got a
like an
shovel.
average day.
Yeah, it is a very average day.
Yeah.
Digging a trench
Right.
with a shovel.
I do that all the time.
As a matter of fact, I was actually young.
Yeah.
So my dad was the only one. I was just standing there.
Gotcha.
And from here to your backpack, man, I'm telling you, he shovels this, and we've been standing here the whole time. He
Right.
shovels the grass right here, picks the shovel up, and in his shovel is a giant, probably 6-foot copperhead, just coiled up in his shovel. I never saw it. It was right there. And I was just like, you know what? I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
because if you can't, I couldn't even see it. That
Right.
scared me. Like, it was in a
Right.
front yard, and I never knew. So that was the initial, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then
that was the scar, the
it was
initial scar.
very deep scar.
Yeah, just
like,
a
it's
deep cut.
Gonna be there forever.
Childhood wound.
100%
Yeah.
childhood wound.
Yeah.
And then there was another instance in the same yard where I'm outside skateboarding. We had this pad probably about as big as this room, maybe a little bit longer. And I'm skating one night, and I had the porch light on, and then my skateboard flies off into the grass, and I go to pick it up, and as I'm walking over there, there's a copperhead, another one. I don't know what it is with copperheads, like me and copperheads, coiled up right there beside my skateboard, and I'm walking. I didn't see it; it was dark, and then I got about from here to your backpack. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh my God. And I ran. I'm a sissy when it comes to snakes.
Yeah.
Man. I ran to the stairs and I stand up and I'm like I'm yelling, screaming my dad's name, like, Dad. And he has to come over there with a shovel and chop his head off and stuff like that.
Oh, hey, we
And-
got a lot of animal lovers, so be careful with that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't do that. That was a complete lie. I'm just
What
kidding.
are you going to do? I don't know what people, I don't even want to get into that. We're not going to get into it.
Yeah, you're right.
But-
it was a scary snake. It was poisonous.
Yeah.
And it didn't need to be
I've
there.
told the story about my all-out war with snakes I've had. I think I've told this story.
I don't think you have.
I think I
can't
have.
remember it if you have.
When I was over at my dad's got a little place in Hinton, Oklahoma, western Oklahoma, like a little ranch. It's like smaller, but I was out there by myself. I was actually just spending some time alone, guitar, journaling, getting in touch with my feelings, taking long walks on the beach, writing poetry.
Yeah, it's nice.
Not
Yeah.
really, but
Walks on the beach in Oklahoma.
yes, exactly. But I remember I was walking up to this little cabin, and I know I've told this story, but
yeah,
definitely I have. But just real quick for you to hear, I saw a snake that was just laid out on one of the steps, long, freaky snake. Okay, I wig out so much, but I'm by myself, and there's like. And I think to myself, I'm just tingling with fear. I'm just paralyzed.
Yeah.
But I get to the point where, like, I'm either going to drive back to OKC and call this whole trip done.
Just from that one experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to conquer this. Now, but the way I chose to conquer it was a little overkill. I'm just going to go ahead and say this.
I'm going to go ahead and say, before you say that in this situation, there's no overkill. Please overkill.
I overkilled.
Please.
Okay. So I went up to my dad's, to the main house, and I got a little 12 gauge shotgun. And I came down. I was so terrified. I stood on top of something. I was far back. And right when I saw it, dude, it's this pump shotgun. I unloaded all the shells.
Yes.
Just bah, bah, just over and over. I'm not even thinking of if I'm shooting the house. Like the side of it's not even going through my head.
I love it.
Full of fear, just unloading, and then I, probably just run, sprint, jump over the dead snake, call Dad, say, "You got an obliterated snake to deal with."
Completely obliterated. Absolutely.
See, that's what I mean by overkill.
Pieces. No,
And
that's not overkill.
He came down afterwards, a couple of days later, and he just said, "Son, there's shotgun shells everywhere." Like it looked like there was some kind of gang fight.
That's awesome.
Just anyway,
So that's a lesson for snakes out there.
yeah. Don't mess with me.
Yeah, don't be a snake. In general, just don't be
Right.
a snake. No, that's too much. We're not going to shoot you, but
No,
just
we
don't,
won't.
Just
we
don't
won't
be a snake.
shoot you. Yeah.
Because we don't like snakes.
What scares you, Sean? I feel like do you not get scared often?
I am deathly afraid of wasp.
Oh.
That's
Like,
another category.
I
Hold on a
can't
second. Did
handle
you say
it.
wasp singular, or you want to put another S on the end?
It's kind of hard to
Wasp.
say.
You're
just-
I don't. I think the wasp in itself is like the plural version
it?
of the word.
Because I really
there may be
here's what's
wasps.
I won't argue
hold on.
with it.
Here's what's satisfying though is wasps. I like
Wasps.
to hear. Yeah. Anyways, I'm with you though.
Oh, does that take so you're not scared of neither snakes or spiders?
Okay, let me say it like this. Like I'm not deathly afraid of snakes or spiders.
But wasps.
Wasp, I could see them. Like if I could see a mile with my glasses on and I saw a wasp nest a mile away, I would head the other direction.
Really?
Is that
Yes.
bad? A mile. You do realize how far a mile
Yes,
is.
and
I
I'm
know.
not.
I know. A
like,
wasp will determine where Sean.
Let me
lives.
rephrase that.
Where he
10
moves.
miles.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing the human eye
Yes.
can't see that
When
because
I
he
was-
would move nowhere.
Yeah.
I have family that lives in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was growing up, I used to go down there in the summers, and so I went down there one summer, and it was super hot outside, and there was a giant wasp nest at this place where we went. And for years, I kid you not, years, I was like, I'm not going to Texas in the summer.
The whole state is off limits.
I don't blame him, though.
It's like I was like in my mind, I was like, it's wasp infested. I'm not
Yeah.
going.
I
Yeah.
don't blame you because that would be me with a snake. Although
Yeah.
I've seen all the snakes in my life have been in Texas and I still live there. So it's kind of hypocritical. But if I
Yeah.
were to go to another state, I probably wouldn't go back for a while if I saw a snake.
Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about, because I think people would be interested. I want to talk about music.
Yes.
Do you like music?
I think I do.
Yeah, do you like it?
I try to convince myself that I do.
Dude,
no,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit of a fangirl. I am. After we hung out, I went like on your YouTube channel and I just binged. This covers, little acoustic guitar. Just you serenaded me.
I tried. It was all for you.
I sat my wife down and we watched together.
Really?
You created romance for us.
I can get on board with that.
Yeah.
I can
and
dig
so and so it was special.
Yeah.
It was special.
I'd say that's a very special moment.
But seriously, I think you're so talented. What like got you into music? And really quick, if people want to hear your music, I know you're probably like, I don't want to blah, blah, but
no,
if they want to hear your music, where would they go?
You can go to Apple Music. You can go to Apple Music, you can go to Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, a lot of various other stores like Deezer, Tidal, Amazon Music. Every single place that you can listen to music.
Yes, we'll link stuff.
Deezer, that's a streaming platform. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, Deezer.
There's
like 100+ of them. Like when I upload my songs through distribution, there's a box that I check.
It's like podcasts.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So tell me, like, how'd you get into it?
Well, so music has been on my dad's side of the family like forever.
Yeah.
My dad plays guitar, lead guitar.
Can you sing the whole story?
My
dad plays the lead guitar.
Just
try.
My dad.
Just try.
My dad. I can't even take it.
Just try it, Kade. Just try.
Trying to get
We're
all.
not moving on.
Okay. I don't know how to even sing that.
Dad plays the lead guitar.
My dad plays the lead guitar.
Yeah.
And my uncle plays the drums. I don't know. I don't know. He plays the drums.
I just like to get people stretch way out of their comfort zone to where they almost feel shame.
I do feel shame.
That was so
rough,
good.
but,
That was so good.
Yeah, my uncle plays drums.
Yeah.
My grandma, before she passed away, rest in peace, she played piano and she sang. And this is a funny story. Just real quick, she actually wrote the song, I don't know if you've ever heard it, 500 Miles.
What?
Yeah. She actually wrote it.
No.
She wrote that song?
Yes, I have.
Like the I Could Walk?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You need to Google that.
But
No,
here's the
that's
thing.
all right.
Let me go a little further
That's
into it.
all right.
We have her original writing in the sheet music. And
Yeah.
it's dated. Like
Wow.
we have it, but she sent it to a label
Oh,
years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It
I
was
believe
stolen.
that.
This is a real story.
No, I believe it.
I
I
promise
believe it.
on everything, and it was stolen.
I believe that.
She did not get it copyrighted.
Dang.
It was stolen. She wrote that song.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
crazy.
Awesome. I mean, that's not awesome. That is awesome. And
It
it's
is
not
awesome. But it is what it is. Can't
Yeah, it
change
is what it is.
But she played piano, sang. Her parents, my whole dad's side of the family. My mom's side, not so much.
Yeah.
Not in a downing way, but just not so much. But yeah, so I grew up. My dad was in various cover bands, playing out all the time, and at a young age, he would take me to like the rehearsals and stuff. So I would just sit there and watch them play. It was really fascinating to me. I would always watch. I remember specifically. They went to the practice room, and I remember the first practice I went to, I'm sitting there and I'm watching the drummer, and he has this like bluish, like indigo, I think it was a Tama kit.
Good color. Indigo.
Yeah, it was sweet, and it was like a 9-piece. It was huge. Like, it was
Drum
just
rack?
like over.
Was it on a
Yes,
drum-
it was
yeah.
over the top, but it was sparkly.
Splashes and
Yes,
China
all
symbols.
the knickknacks,
The extras,
all
yeah.
the extras. And I just remember watching, and that was my first time to see like musical instruments and people playing them, and just a band. I was
Right.
like, whoa! And I was probably like 5 or 6, and I just remember watching the drummer, and I was just so fascinated. I was
Right.
like, and they make all these different noises, like
Yeah.
do do do. They would make different. I was just so fascinated by it. I thought it was so cool, and I remember specifically at about 7, because he was taking me throughout my couple years before.
Yeah.
And I was like 7 years old, and I just got the guts. I was like in one of their little breaks. I just went up there behind the drum set. I couldn't even reach down to the pedal.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just watched. I'd been watching for years,
Yeah.
like a couple years, and I just started right there. I was like, this is really cool. And just as
Yeah.
a little kid, like you're just like you just It's so fascinating.
Yeah,
If you could bring back that memory of like,
oh man,
it's so awesome. And I just
larger
remember
than
it.
life. Yeah.
Yes. And
Love
so
it.
I finally got to where they would lower the seat for me. They were like, okay, let's let him play. And
Yeah.
so it took off from there. And I started playing drums at 7. Excuse me. And then my grandma, I started going over to her house around age 10 after school. And she
would walk 5.
Yep.
Keep going.
Yeah. And
That's like bitter sting. Sorry.
and she would teach me piano. She'd give me lessons. She gave me lessons for about a year. She taught me how to read music, which I forgot how to do. And yeah, we went through a couple tutorial books, like lesson books. I think I made it past like the 3rd one. She gave me little gold stars on all the songs, so I completed every single one in there. And yeah, that was just kind of where I started. So 7 drums, 10 piano, and then I was just going to be a drummer after that. I didn't play piano much after I stopped the lessons, and I still wasn't comprehending it at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I wasn't. But I knew how to play the songs that I was taught.
Right.
And then I remember sitting on the couch one day, and my dad comes in the room. He's like, "You need to learn how to play guitar." I was like, "No." Like, I was legit. I was like, "No, I don't want to do that. I just want to be a drummer." I told him those words, that exact sentence. I just want to be a drummer, Dad.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be a drummer. Drummers
Drumming
are cool.
feels good.
It feels good.
And
I get to
you just
hit
get
things. Yeah. And I was
that
like,
groove,
yeah.
the internal
Yeah. And
just,
you get to you just let it all out. You know?
Yeah.
I just thought drummers were so cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's all I want to be, Dad. He was like, well, think on it. I think that you should learn as many instruments as possible, because one day you're gonna be older. You're gonna need some money. There's gonna be bands out there that need fill-ins, and you can fill in any spot. The more instruments you learn. I took
wise.
that. I was like, you know what? Okay, but I still didn't make my decision at that point. And what actually did it? I started taking boxing lessons, and the kid that I was taking boxing lessons with, he had a BC Rich, like this, you know, just you know what I'm talking about. And after boxing lessons, we'd go in his room and he'd play like Iron Man. He just played like just some old riffs, some riff rock, you know, and he would just, yes, it was awesome. And the distortion, he would palm mute, and I was like, that's cool. I was like, that is the exact moment. I was like, let me try it. And so he taught me some power chords.
Dude, an electric guitar, you feel like you're wielding an axe.
An actual axe,
like
a
blade.
A sword that can pierce through unicorns.
Like a sonic slicer.
Yeah.
Like, you just...
Sonic slicer?
Yeah, see? It just happens.
You should coin that. Like, that's you.
A sonic slayer. Like, just... that's what it is. It's
So it is a sonic slicer, and you are the sonic slayer.
That's right. But it feels special.
I like that a lot.
And you wield it, right? You don't even hold it, but you wield it. Okay,
and if you're good enough, you'll dual wield one.
Yes. Dual wield. Yes, absolutely.
So I saw he was playing. It was mainly palm muting that got me. He was just dun, dun. I was just like, so cool. I want to do it so bad. I just sat there and watched. I was like, I want to do that so bad. And this is after like even a couple years of my dad telling me play guitar. And I'm like, no. And I just sit here and watch this kid do it, and I'm like, yes, like I need that in my life.
Yeah.
I need that in my hands. I need
Power.
to wield that. There's so much power in that.
The palm mute is kind of like if I'm like mad and just Kid, I'm gonna get you, Kid. You know what I mean? It's not when you palm mute. It's like Kid, I'm gonna Sean. I'm gonna just beat. I'm gonna get you. That's what palm mute is.
I'll palm mute on the acoustic guitar later,
and we'll feel it.
Yeah. We'll get mad. We'll get mad in this room. But I picked it up and I was like, this is awesome. He taught me some power chords, and then I ended up taking it, going back home and like start playing my dad's guitar. And from then on, I just sat in my room 3 hours a day, every single day. After I got home from school, on the weekends, whatever time it was, at least 3 hours a day. And I just played my electric guitar. And I got to where I could play like really fast metal songs, like literally in the first month and a half.
Really?
That I was playing. I played so much. My fingers bled.
That's so metal.
That's very metal.
That's so metal.
That's metal.
Your fingers bled from playing the guitar. That's so metal.
They literally bled. And then that was kind of where I stopped for a little bit, and I just tried to get as good at guitar as I could. I started a metal band.
Yeah.
It was awesome. It was really awesome. A Christian metal band.
Name?
For the Falling.
Oh, For the Falling.
Yeah. Not to be mistaken for a band called For the Fallen Dreams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the same.
For the Falling. What's behind? I'm trying to make sense of that.
Really?
For the falling people?
Yes.
It's like for the people that are falling?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And now lyrically, all the songs were Christian based, but the names of the songs had no like correlation with the song.
Okay.
Like the content. Like our first song that we ever wrote we named it His Name Was Skunk Arm.
That sounds like a ska
Well,
band.
we got that from the new Karate Kid with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. There's a scene in the movie, and I don't want to like make light of this scene. It's a movie regardless, but
Right.
They're sitting in the car, and I think Jaden pulls up like a picture of his son, who I guess had passed away. And
Jackie Chan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jaden pulls up a picture of Jackie Chan and
got
his
it. Yeah,
family
yeah, yeah.
or his
Yeah.
son or something like that. And Jackie's he's real emotional, and you just see him. He looks over, and me and my brother were sitting here, and we're just watching it. And we had wrote this song like maybe a day before we had watched this movie.
Yeah.
And we just sit there in the scene. He's looking at Jaden, and he goes, "His name was Skunk Kong." We just.
That's the name of the band,
And
or the name of the song.
And we looked at each other. We were like,
That's it.
"That's the name of our song."
metal
and,
band.
Yeah, and the rest of it. And that was kind
Were
of
you the lead vocalist too?
No. I was the lead guitar player. Yeah, I didn't actually start vocaling anything.
Do you remember how to play His Name is Skunkar?
I do, actually.
Okay, we're gonna get the guitar here in a second.
I will actually love to do that for you.
Okay, we're doing that.
Okay.
Let's actually get the guitar right now.
It's a metal song,
right.
so I'm not going to sing it. I'll play the part, though, and it's pretty intricate.
Yeah. I'll sing it.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Dude, I was in a band. I was a drummer in a rapcore band
Rapcore?
named Loaded.
I love that. What's
Loaded.
rapcore? What exactly
It's
is
back when, like Linkin Park,
Okay.
POD. It's that kind of vibe, rapcore. I was in a few bands. I was also in a 2-person band called War Penguins.
That's awesome. Kind of like war pigs,
Yeah, but penguins.
which are better than pigs.
Right.
Penguins
And it
are
all
awesome.
just tied, Sean. It all just tied together. Look.
Oh.
Remember when I said that this podcast is, we thought we were a duck, but we're actually just penguins? It's because deep
That's it,
down,
man.
I'm a war penguin.
You are.
I'm a war, and maybe that should be the name of our fans.
You're a war penguin?
The war penguins.
Who dual wields.
Yes. Who dual wield sonic slicers.
Slicers.
Yes, the sonic
You're
slayers.
a sonic slaying penguin.
Yes.
War penguin. Sonic slaying war penguin.
that dual wields sonic slicers.
Sonic
What a title.
slaying war penguin.
That is awesome.
That's the title of the podcast right there.
I like that.
Sonic slaying war penguin. We'll see. Okay, so coming up next is Kade playing the song called "How I Met Your Monkey" or whatever it is.
His name was Skunk Arm.
His name was Skunk Arm.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Wield it and slice it.
Okay, so
Slice it.
Drop D for this.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Nah, we did it back in the day.
Drop D. I had a friend that had a drop D flip switch. Like it was like there, and you just it's
Really?
Yep. Yeah. It was an Ibanez guitar. Sounds. I already feel Creed.
You feel?
I feel
that.
Creed.
I'm gonna take one headphone off here.
Yeah.
So I can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm doing.
His name was
Okay.
How I Met Your Monkey.
Okay, so it starts out pretty boring. There's like a singing part. It's like this epic drum intro, and then he goes into some power chords, and then I'll get into the riff.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, you're good,
It's gonna
you're
start
good.
like this right here. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh yeah, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're reading tabs, we're going to a 5 up here.
Yes. Podchaser! Yes! Oh, that was so good.
So
I love it.
it's like the main riff, and obviously it does a lot of other crazy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was.
You know what that made me
Cool
think
stuff.
of? This is going to be real graphic, but I don't know what else to say. You're playing that riff. It made me like, you're wielding sonic slicers, but that was a mix of palm mute, and so I feel like you had two like daggers. You're holding, and you're just walking through a hall. Slice. That's
The viewers, I want them to know what palm muting is real quick.
Yes.
What got me, and it doesn't have the same effect as on an acoustic guitar, obviously,
Right.
when you have a distorted like electric is. But it's just this right here. Like when you rest your palm on the the guitar,
and it
and
mutes it a little.
it's very.
That's a crude.
It just makes you want to let's get mad.
Crude.
I'm so
Kade,
Grant.
why don't we have more listeners?
I don't know.
Kade?
But they need to start listening.
Sean, I want to hear you do this voice.
Get mad right now.
I want reviews.
It sounds like the lead singer of Korn.
Are you ready?
Okay. Wow. What are we doing? Hey, play a little progression. You know what? Are you a songwriter? I'm a songwriter.
I like to think I am.
You like to think you are?
Yeah, let me tune this back.
Because I'm just thinking about what if we gave a little workshop, a little songwriting workshop, live and in person, and we wrote about all of Podchaser's robust features.
Yeah.
And so, like, how do you start when you write a song? How do you start?
I guess it depends on the mood, my mood that day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will pick up a guitar, find a chord progression that really moves me at the time, and
Yeah.
run with that. And then, I always do the musical side first, and then
Gotcha.
I'll write melodies and lyrics. I never do lyrics first. I'll have ideas for lyrics in my
Yeah, yeah,
notes, and like one-liners and stuff that I
Yeah.
wrote at a time. Or I'll go on my computer and I'll lightly produce something, like
Right.
just something very stripped down that I can just kind of loop and get an idea from. So it just really depends.
So when I think about Podchaser and a song, I think about like a new girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like a little fling. I actually think about there's a mix of like joy of the new girlfriend, and I kind of broke up with iHeartRadio.
Okay.
So it's like a little bit of a I don't need you anymore.
I don't
mixed
need you,
mixed with
iHeart.
a little bit of just joy, like
Yeah.
flingy
Yeah.
butterflies.
Yeah.
So
With robust features.
yes, with
Yeah.
all its robust features. So that's the feel we're going for. I'm thinking like there's got to be a little bit of pep to it, I think. Like a Third Eye Blindy kind of
Ooh.
I don't really know. It can't be too intimate because I'm excited about me and Podchaser.
I'm getting like for some reason, the way you said that was like a pop punk vibe,
Yeah. Keep that. Keep that. Oh, iHeartRadio, I don't need you. I said go because you would never show love, even when I kept reading Dove. Now I have a new thing. It's such a beautiful fling. It's someone who really cares. You say, oh, how would you dare? Her name is Podchaser. Podchaser. Oh, how wonderful are her features. As Podchaser. Oh, how wonderful are all her robust features. Hey.
That's awesome.
That's a winner.
That was off the dome?
That was off the dome.
That was
You
actually
think?
really
Hey,
good.
you think I wrote that?
I really don't think you did, but I'm just had to make sure, because that was actually pretty. That was a banger.
That's a banger. I spit them out, boys.
Okay.
I spit out the bangers. You
spit out bangers.
They just come out.
See, that's the thing with me. Like, I can sit and write a song, but
Yeah.
when it comes to freestyling, you're just coming up
Yeah.
with things off the top of my. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I try. I'll get a few lines in, and then I just go blank. Can't think of anything.
We're holding hands, leaving comments, following podcasts, leaving 5-star ratings. I'm just, okay. Yeah, that's,
Okay.
yeah. There it is. Red, blue, and white. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, shout out to Podchaser.
Huge shout out.
We need to get some sort of sponsorship. But if not, it's whatever. It's whatever.
It
if,
is.
If
It'll
not,
come.
then hey,
it's meant to be.
Castbox.
Yeah. What's meant to be will be.
Right.
If you're meant to have a sponsorship, you will have.
Let's go for de-esser or whatever that thing is.
Deezer.
De-esser.
De-esser?
Yeah.
De-esser is like a plugin that you use to.
Deezer almost sounds like an insult.
It does. What's up, Deezer?
Yeah. You Deezer?
Yeah,
You're just a Deezer.
you Castbox.
Yeah. Yeah, listen to me. You-
Freaking Pocket Cast.
Yeah. Other words with cast.
Oh my gosh.
Are you a Are you a part of the cast of Deezer?
Right. Yeah, cast that that's
corny. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
That was bad.
No, it's not bad.
That was bad.
Cuz it's okay. I think that we should
Are we doing with this?
play something a little delicate. Yeah, like woo a little bit. Now, Sean, I want you in your wonderfully baritone voice.
This is a bad idea.
No, it's not.
I can see where this is going.
No. You don't know where it's going.
The plane is heading toward the ground, not landing.
I quit. No.
No, you can't.
Here's what I want you to do: is just read through the new listener cities.
Oh,
But
I can do that.
See, you got to trust me every once in a while. But
right.
do it in a way that, this is like the intro segment of a soap opera. And you're setting up what's happened. There's been affairs, there's been love triangles, and
I feel like a Telemundo vibe.
Exactly. Here's what you need to know this week.
Lo seguindo.
Yes. New city, new listener city shout outs.
This is all of our new listeners. From Dublin, Ireland, we thank you.
Thank you.
Islington, England.
Why are we so foreign?
Naples, Florida.
Son,
Mobile, Alabama.
I think it's Mobile.
Oh, Mobile? Sorry. No, sorry.
Yeah.
Stillwater, Oklahoma.
I love it.
Berkeley, California.
Isn't there a college there?
Maybe. Cambridge, Massachusetts.
I feel educated just hearing that.
Supply, North Carolina.
Wow, dude, you do some beautiful things with your voice. And there's a city named Supply.
Did you know about this one? Mablevale, Arkansas.
There's a lot of hills. Where else?
Germantown, Maryland. Not to be mistaken with Germantown, Tennessee, which was on last week's episode.
I was about to say, wow.
It's kind of strange.
Where else?
I'm glad you asked because there's one more. Liverpool, New York.
That was really
Wow.
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 Oh my gosh. Did you say New York?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He said New York.
At the beginning, you were doing stuff like that,
Beginning.
and I was kind of hoping that it
And I
would
was
continue
kind of
throughout,
hoping it would continue throughout.
just like this.
Just like this.
I'm just gonna ad lib everything he said.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. What are we doing? What's my life? Why are we doing this? Why are you here?
That's a good question.
Oh
But
my gosh.
I'm here because I want to be.
Yeah.
That's actually because I'm just a person.
And I want you to be here because we're just people. And if you're listening, I want you to hear this. Don't expect too much out of yourself. Set goals. Believe in yourself.
Yes.
But don't add too much pressure.
Don't add too much pressure.
You're just a person that
You're just a person.
you have ambitions, but you make mistakes.
You have ambitions.
Don't compare yourself to who you want to be. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday.
I don't know if anyone else thinks this is good, but I love this.
Me too.
I think I'm gonna stop now.
Okay. But this was, what a great, let's clap just because. And here you go. Oh man, that was good.
That was actually
See,
awesome.
we got into the We're Just People
did,
vibe.
we did.
We sunk down and we got into it. Kate, I want to do, how long have we been going, Sean?
About 50 minutes.
Okay,
we got
so
plenty of time.
Dude,
We're going.
we got like
We're
10
going an
minutes.
hour and a half.
No,
Just
no.
kidding.
Okay, let's hit the hotline. Kay, do you know about the hotline?
I don't.
Okay, well, we got a call, and let's see what this call is. It's from the Flamingo. Okay, we used to have Rebecca used to be here all the time. She got so busy with school, and she's still welcome anytime she wants. But she was here, and but she called in the hotline. Which, if you haven't called the hotline, you should call the hotline, and the number is
405-265-6706.
Yes. So call the hotline if you haven't. Let's hear from Rebecca the Flamingo. And after this, we're gonna hit some. We got some like monumental big news, and then we're gonna dove you. All right. Here we go. What's up, Rebecca?
Hello, everybody. It's Rebecca. Just listened to episode number 25. Love it. So much fun. I have some ideas for what the fan base can call themselves.
Yes.
These are just off the top of the dome, still in the workshop through them, but wanted to share the thoughts. First thought,
I just got to say, she's happy right now.
Very.
When she called, she's, hey, off at the dome, the top of the pot. What am I saying?
You're saying what you needed to say, but I'm sensing the vibe, and the vibe is happy. And
Yeah.
I do enjoy
Joyful.
that.
It's making
very
me
joyful.
happy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me hear the idea.
you could call your fan base the Peoples.
The Peoples?
Yeah.
Don't know about that one, but it's just, obvious, the Peoples. You could also call them the Champs or Champs.
Champs.
Oh, the
Champs.
champs.
I think that's what she
Because
said.
we have different champs. You know, the hotline champ, the first one that called. We got to shout out the haiku champ. Have we done that in a podcast? We did that last week. Never mind.
Yeah, we
But
shout
we'll
out the
double
haiku
shout
champ.
out.
Then we got the email champ
We
this
got an
week.
email champ. Right.
Yep.
That's coming with the big news.
Yep.
But okay, so the champs, I like that.
I like that.
Now that I say these out loud and that my voice is recording on this, they all sound stupid. Still working through it. But I like this idea. Taylor Swift, hers are Swifties.
Ooh.
So if Taylor Swift has a fan base name and Lady Gaga, then
Yeah.
you know what? We're just people needs one too. So
That's right.
Yes.
currently workshopping that one out, but I'll get back to you guys on that. All right. Peace out.
And
Love it.
that's with a lot of fan bases.
Yeah.
The Mendez Army.
Yeah.
Beliebers.
Yeah.
You
Do you
got a
have
lot of-
one?
I
you got it.
I don't.
Really?
I don't. Well, I might. It might form now, but before I rebranded into the new name, and my name was too complicated. There was no way to form one. It was just weird,
Yeah.
What
'Cause
was
my-
your old name?
My actual first and last name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now it's just my first name.
Yeah, Kade.
But it's spelled with a V instead of an A.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
KVDE.
Because it's supposed to be like an upside down A. That's what
Right.
it's supposed to look like. It's just, anyways, yeah.
I gotcha.
So now maybe there might be a way to make it. But when it was Cade Trinum, it was like, what do you do with that?
Yeah, the Trinamans.
Yeah, it's not cool.
But we're just people. Rebecca, thanks for the call so much. Listen, I love you. You are amazing. And you brought joy to our hearts through your voice. So
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
And I like the ideas. The champs, that's not a bad idea.
So not
It's a
Yeah.
lot better than the peepsters.
Peepsters.
And it's a lot better than, can we do something with Grant and the Gang? Remember that?
I think we need to go back to Peepsters.
No.
I kind of like
The
it.
peepsters?
It's kind of cool.
It's got like kind of a cool, creepy vibe.
Would you want to be considered a
Creepy.
Peepster?
I would actually. I'd love to go out in public and be like, someone introduce themselves and be like, yo, nice to meet you. I'm a Peepster.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
then, and then walk away.
You did just rebrand yourself, right?
I
did.
You
Yeah.
could just put in parentheses Peepster.
Peepster.
Yeah, I feel like
Could you
when you're-
imagine?
I feel like if you introduce yourself and say I'm a peepster, you're letting them know like you need to beware. I'm located on the map. If you check, I've got a little dot there. Okay, let's move on. So let's not be the peepsters. I like the champ idea. That's really good.
That is good.
The champs. That's good. Okay, now we have a little segment we like to do called. Hold on. It's called, do we have it here? Do we have it here? Do we have it here? We don't, because I didn't load it. But it's called...
Big news, small towns.
Now, you told me that there's a late night show host that does this segment now. But
There
we did it
is.
first.
Well, hold on. I did some research on that.
Nope. We did it first, period. Okay. Say
I'd
your
like to
research.
think that we did it first.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can think that.
But
Yeah.
there's a late night person that I guess does this. But I don't even. I had no knowledge of it.
Yeah, that's
all
okay.
right.
That's all right.
Everything we
That's
do
okay.
is original.
Yes.
Everything.
We never
You
get
can-
ideas from anyone.
No, we haven't stolen from anybody.
Right.
All right.
So what's the hot news?
Oh, the hot news.
And
Okay.
it's from the email champ.
That's right. We got a new. We have a new champ. The email champ is our friend Zach from Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah, the Beaver Man.
Classic.
They have beaver.
There's a
problems.
story behind that. We don't just call him the Beaver Man.
Yeah.
Anyways, he sent us a news article,
Amazing.
a headline from Evansville, giving us an update to what's happening, there in Indiana. So here we go. The headline for this article: hatchet-wielding man boards log at Evansville riverfront for ride down Ohio River.
What?
So this man,
Hatchet wielding.
are we sure it was a hatchet or was it possibly
A sonic slicer? Sonic
Okay,
slicer?
it was a hatchet.
Hatchet
So,
boarding a log?
Boarding a log in the river.
so he just chopped down like a tree, cut it into a log,
I guess.
and just gets on it.
Well, yeah, I had lots of things go through my mind. Either he is actually, getting onto a log like you board a plane, or what else went through my head is like he's hammering boards, like he's boarding it up. He's boarding a log. So, was there any more details?
No, there's actually the person who wrote the article saw it from afar, and there's actually a video of it. The video, there's not great audio on the video,
Okay.
so I didn't think it'd be appropriate to play.
Oh, okay,
But you
okay.
can, if you go look it up on Google, you can see it. It's literally just a guy, and he's got a hatchet, and the river is like overflowing, so he's being overcome with water, and he's just hatcheting on to this log, and he's just trying to pull himself up.
Oh, wow. That changes everything.
But the whole premise of this man, he was just trying to get on top of it. There was nobody else in the river. He just happened to have a hatchet, and he was trying to get on top of it.
Okay, what I thought was
Way
he
different.
chopped down a log and was riding it.
Oh no!
down the river.
The tree. It's a tree trunk.
Okay.
Like it's not just a log.
Okay.
Like
I'm
it's
not
an
gonna- I thought-
60-foot tree in the water.
I thought you were going to follow it up with like there was a spree of murders by hatchet.
Yeah,
That's the kind of story I thought it
no.
was. But when you explained, it's a lot more.
Oh, no.
Dude, you just got so sad. Whenever I said it, he was like, oh no,
No.
oh no.
No, I wasn't talking about murder at all. It's a shirtless man with a hatchet in the river.
yeah.
See, that brings
Yeah.
back murder to me.
Yeah.
But no, none of that. He was just trying to get up on a log.
He was just a man having a good time in the river with a hatchet, I guess. I don't
Yes.
know.
That is,
Yeah.
And it's funny how what you read that headline when it's
Oh.
read to you.
Yeah.
and we had different perspectives on what
We
was
did.
going on. I thought
Life
this man
lesson.
was actually riding a log down a river with a shirt off and a hatchet, just holding it. Just
Yeah.
riding.
Yeah.
Which would be epic. Don't get
Right.
me wrong.
I really would.
Maybe that's what he thought. That's probably why he was doing it.
Yeah.
He thought it would be epic.
He thought it
Yeah.
Zach, thank you so much for emailing the story. That's what we love about this is because we don't do this just to talk, but we want your feedback.
Yeah.
Right? This is a family. What I want to say about this podcast is that we've discovered a new level of listener participation. And so that's why we do things like we name people champs, we have you call in, we have you email, we have you submit videos, which by the way, we haven't had a worldwide talent submission in a while. Submit your video. And but yeah, and then I know do all the things, all right? Because we want your participation. So here's how we typically wrap up this podcast, Kade. Do you feel like you've gotten to say what you want to say?
I think so.
Yeah.
There's always more to say.
There's always more.
You just got to find. It's kind of like art,
Yeah.
Here's how I'll leave it off. Art is never finished. It's you only find a stopping point. Art is never finished. You can always go back and keep perfecting things and adding more to it and saying more and trying to do more. But
Yes.
art is just about finding a stopping point.
Yeah.
Wherever you're comfortable. And if this is a stopping point, we're comfortable.
Dude, that is another great lesson. There
you go.
Because it's so hard to figure out when I'm done.
You're not ever going to be done.
Yeah,
As an artist, and
yeah.
especially looking at your own art, you're never going to be done. No matter what the art is, you're going to be your worst critic.
Yeah.
You're gonna think that you're not. You're gonna think there just needs to be more. But you show it to anybody, and they're gonna be like, "Wow." but you're in your head, you're like, man, I still got so much to do.
Yeah, that's so good.
This is, it's just my take on it. But no, I feel like I've said enough.
You have said a lot of good things, a lot of wisdom coming from your dome.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if there's, there's always time to come back.
That's right. Of
and
course
say
there
more.
is. Yeah.
At another time.
So we like to end this by, by spitting out some Dove love.
Love.
Yeah, and we, our main goal in life is to get sponsored by Dove Chocolates, but, the only real company we've had love from so far is Podchaser. So we're hoping that we get some more love.
Show them more love, Podchaser and everyone else.
Yeah.
But especially Podchaser. I love Podchaser now. Like we
Exactly.
all in this room, we love Podchaser.
Yeah. So, but here's what we do. We sing these encouragements or these inspiration rappers and we leave them with it. Now, where would you feel comfortable going? First, second, or third?
I want to go second.
Okay, Sean will close it out. He's a great closer. He always closes strong.
Yeah, okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm a great vocalist.
So we
Yes.
just sing what's on the thing?
Yeah, and then, but the point is though, you gotta let the vessels of your heart pump with true feelings when you sing it. Okay.
I'm trying to think of a clever way
Yeah.
to sing
No. Don't even. It's just you gotta let it come out of
I'm not
a
even gonna
deep,
look at it anymore.
deep place. Okay. And I'm going to go peppy because I feel like this is what it, today is your day.
Is that all that's on yours?
That's all. Yeah, that's it.
I love
That's
that.
it. And,
You were staring into the camera too.
yeah, I
so
want you
need
to
do that.
deeply look. Yeah. A lot of heavy breaths. A lot of heavy breaths.
This one is I feel like this is a very intimate one.
Okay. Well, then drag it,
Every moment matters, including this one. I don't even know where to go.
Yeah, there was like a little bit of a Disney, Prince vibe.
Yeah. I feel like
that
I
it?
could have done better. I just
Go
didn't know.
again.
I don't even know what I was doing.
Go again.
I don't know what to do. Like,
You can do it.
I feel like there needs to be some guitar, like some intimate guitar, and just
Yeah.
I think it needs to be whispered. Honestly, I don't think it needs to be.
Then
sang.
whisper
This
it,
one. This
man.
one needs to be more like a. Every moment matters. While there's some
Even this one.
including this one.
Okay.
I don't have a deep voice, so it doesn't give the same effect.
Yeah,
but I feel like
yeah,
if you
yeah,
pitched
yeah.
it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Shawnee?
All right, here we go.
All right.
It's definitely a bubble bath kind of day. Couldn't even get through it, man.
Oh,
that was
Sean.
definitely the best one.
Hey, when's the
That was
last time you
great.
took a bubble bath?
Never.
Hey, draw yourself a bath, baby.
Yeah, you should.
Draw-
Actually, I have.
Draw
I'm sorry.
yourself a bath and get some salt bombs or whatever those are called. You know
Bath
what I'm saying?
bombs.
Bath bombs, yeah.
Bath
Yeah,
bombs. Turn on the jacuzzi
Oh, yeah.
pump things and
yeah.
let the bubbles flare up and soak.
Bask in the moment.
Bask in the
Yeah.
moment, soak in the salt, and enjoy the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
And because you deserve it. And we love you at We're Just People. And have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your shower. And Kade, I thank you so much for being here.
I really appreciate you bringing me on. Like, this is fun. This is really fun. I enjoyed it.
Hey, let me just tell you something. You made it.
I did make it. I made it.
I don't know if you ever felt, you made it.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
If you're watching,
Thank Mom. Thank God. You gave 110%.
we're on TV.
Yes. Yes.
I've always wanted to say that.
Yes, I always wanted to say
Ma,
that. Yes.
we made it on TV.
Exactly. So shout out to Kay's mom. So
Yes.
enjoy your bath, and we love you until next week.